it's time to test your understanding with the questions on the board. Pause the video and have a go. So, assuming you have now done that, let's do this together. So I'm going to work with the left-hand side because of the subtraction sign. So that gives me a bit more of a clue to go off. Also, just looking ahead, I'm expecting that this final result might come from, well, tan is sine over cos, so sine. That's sine squared x over cos x. So I'm just looking out for this. So sec is the same as 1 over cos x minus cos x for that part there. Now, if I gave them the same denominator, I would have 1 over cos x minus cos squared x over cos x, which is 1 minus cos squared x over cos x. And because of my clue that I'm looking out for, I can see the cos bits there already. So how does this bit here become sine squared? Well, it's the use of this identity, isn't it? Okay, so this is the same as sine squared x. Okay, which leads to the final result of sine x tan x. Let's try the other one here underneath. So brackets typically mean expand, we said, for these questions. So I've got 1, I've got cos x, I've got cosec x, I've got minus cot x. And if I do a very basic grid for this one here, what are the different elements? So I've got cosec x, I've got minus cot x, I've got cos x cosec x, interesting, and I've got minus, I'll just double check my work a second, so minus, I'm going to write cos x cot x. Now, I'd need to add all these different pieces together, but perhaps there might be some clues about what to do from here. So, am I happy with my expansion? Cos minus cos cosec, yeah. So, I'm going to work with these terms here first, I think. So, this is the same as what? So, cos x. So cosec is over sine, isn't it? So hold on a minute. That's actually the same as cot, isn't it? So when I clean this up a little bit, it turns out that this cot will cancel with minus cot, because in the grid, if you do a grid, you have to add all the pieces together at the end. Maybe I should do some work as well with this part here and see if I can do anything with this. So minus cos, yeah. Cot is the same as cos over sine. So it's cos squared x over sine x, isn't it? Okay, so I've still got that piece there, and I've got this piece here. So let's add these together with some space. So cosec x minus cos squared x over sine x. Cosec, let's change how we write cosec then. In the interest of space, I'm just going to do this. So this is going to be 1 over sine x. And then we could put this into one fraction, couldn't we? So 1 minus cos squared x over sine x. What's the goal here then? What's the goal? Show that it is sine x. So where's sine x coming from? Well, I've got sine x in the denominator, so the top bit then is going to have to be sine squared x, wouldn't it, for that to work? And that's actually correct because of that identity. Again, sine squared plus cos squared is 1, so 1 minus cos squared is sine squared. So it's sine squared x over sine x. which is sine x. Okay, so those are your two test your understanding for your proof questions for the first part.